Welcome to the 14th Annual Marion County Student Media Festival. Tonight, we honor the best our students have to offer in the world of video production. Well over 200 videos were entered into this year's contest, and tonight we honor the winners across 4 age groups and a dozen categories, as well as crown this year's Best of Show. Our host tonight is a familiar face in local television, having spent nearly 3 decades anchoring the news in Orlando. She's currently the evening anchor on Central Florida News 13. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Marla.
Thank you, and welcome back to the 14th Annual Marion County Student Media Festival. In this second half of the program, we're going to recognize finalists from middle and high schools in the categories of advertisement, animation, book trailer, comedy, documentary, drama, instructional, music video, news feature, news show, public service announcement, and public service video. And so, let's start with our first category and our presenters. She is an elementary teacher by training and the newest elected member of the Marion County School Board. He is a former police officer who returned several years ago to lead the Ocala Police Department. To announce the winners in the categories of advertisement and animation, please welcome back to the stage Kelly King and welcome Ocala Police Chief Greg Graham.
Commercials, love them or hate them, there's no denying that they leave an enduring footprint on your mind. Through hours of watching TV, you've been conditioned to associate certain products with certain ideas. For instance, I suspect you'll instantly know which product is associated with the slogan, "Just do it." Eat fresh, or I'm loving it.
And especially effective ad campaigns, your mind has been impacted to the point that you can finish their slogans for them. Like a good neighbor. The fact that you just finished the sentence in your head or out loud is a testament to the mesmerizing power of advertising. Now, let's check out which commercials our famed judges found most mesmerizing.
Here are this year's finalists, taking 3rd place in grades 6 through 8 division in the category of advertisement is On Point Pen, Denella Middle School.
Because he was brave and smart.
Because who was brave and smart? George, read your answer.
Because he knew how to lead his army.
Oh my God, can you guys not write in complete sentences?
Are you tired of teachers telling you to write in complete sentences and restating the question?
Yep.
Taking 2nd place is Agent Yerd, Denella Middle School. And the winner of the grades 6 through 8 division in the category of advertisement is Bubble Buddy, Denella Middle School.
Hey kids, don't you hate walking out in the street, unprotected, bumping into poles, and almost getting run over by cars while you're texting or listening to some tunes? Well, I got a solution for you. It's called the Bubble Buddy. When you're wearing Bubble Buddy, you can text, tweet,
In the grades 9 through 12 division in the category of advertisement, taking 3rd place is Silver Springs Ad, Forest High School.
seem like a pretty big place. However, over in the Silver Springs State Park, located at 5656 East Silver Springs Boulevard, the scenery is beautiful and there are many interesting historical aspects located within the Silver Springs State Park. Whether you want to spend a day within the gorgeous nature or discover more about Ocala, Florida, Silver Springs is the place to go. Silver Springs offers activities such as kayaking and canoeing down the river, guided tours of the park, glass-bottom boat tours, and many more.
Taking second place is Keeping Up with the Hatchet Kids of Silver Springs, Lakeware High School.
Selfie! OMG, turn up! Our life is like a big Hollywood movie, and we're the A-list cast. We live our lives to the fullest, and we know there's going to be consequences. What?
And now the winner of the grades 9 through 12 division in the category of advertisement is Annette, Lakeware High School.
Annette, I told you that was your last warning. Get over here.
You give them life, you guide them, you instruct them, you dress them. You're overcome with emotion when they take the first steps. You devote countless hours of patience, love, emotion, and more patience. Then, one day, when they become the people that you've hoped they'd be, you render them.
That's right, the art of animation, be it computer animation or stop action, is much like birthing or raising a child. And as you'll see, just like with children, the results are well worth the investment.
Here are this year's finalists. In grades 6 through 8 division in the category of animation, taking third place is Put It Down, Look Around, Denellen Middle School.
Mobile devices are a big hazard to teens crossing the street. You don't always get a second chance.
Taking second place is The Bully Project, Denellen Middle School.
Have you ever thought of the consequences? Think of what it's done to people with full lives ahead of them? Some people's hearts are breaking. Some people turn to the shadows, hiding, not wanting the world to know who they are. Some even turn to suicide.
And now the winner of the grade 6 through 8 division in the category of animation is Keep the Peace, Denellen Middle School.
You're such a loser. Yellow is such an unnatural color. Ew! So ugly. You're so weird looking. Come on, guys, can't we just all get along?
In the grades 9 through 12 division in the category of animation, taking third place is Party Ducks, Forest High. Taking second place, my Ocala, Forest High School.
In that country, there's the state named Florida. In that state, there's the great city of Ocala. Ocala received its name from the Timucua Native American tribe that inhabited Florida. The word Ocala was derived from the Timucuan word Ocali, which means big hammock. And in a way, Ocala is a place to just come and relax. Now, one doesn't come to Ocala and not know that it is the horse capital of the world. We got big horses, tiny horses, horses from England, horses from Spain. We got horse statues that we paint purple, green, blue, red, and much more. The horse industry in Ocala is a $2 billion industry and accounts for 1/4 of our economy here. Ocala is situated in the middle of a beautiful landscape, like the Ocala National Forest and Silver Springs State Park.
And now, the winner of the grades 9 through 12 division in the category of animation is Dear Edgar, Forest High School.
I am indeed sorry for your loss, my friend. Thoughts can...
Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. King and Chief Graham. Let's meet our presenters now for the next category. She is a strong supporter of cable in the classroom because she represents Cox Communications, a new internet provider in our district. He's an up-and-coming public relations leader who takes every opportunity to cheer on the Gators. To announce the winners in the categories of book trailer and comedy, please welcome Devin Chestnut and Ryan Kirby.
Maybe it's happened to you. You're sitting in your seat at Hollywood 16, shoveling popcorn into your mouth when a movie trailer causes you to turn to your friend and mumble through your buttery lips, "I want to see that."
Book trailers set out to impact an audience in the same way, but rather than pulling students toward the box office, these videos push viewers to a bookstore or a local library to find the more vulnerable vehicle in good storytelling, a book.
Here are this year's finalists. In the grades 6 through 8 division in the category of book trailer, taking second place is The Pageant, Denellen Middle School. And the winner of grades 6 through 8 division in the category of book trailer is Bridge to Terabithia, Denellen Middle School. In the grades 9 through 12 division in the category of book trailer, taking second place is The Last Thing I Remember, Forest High School.
I don't know what happened to me. I was just a normal high school kid living an ordinary teenage life. I had earned my black belt in karate. I was pursuing my lifelong dream of becoming an Air Force pilot, and I was crushing on the most perfect girl you could imagine. My name is Charlie West, and that's the last thing I remember.
In the category of book trailer is Annette the Novel, Lake Weir High School.
Daddy told you no. I'm gonna get them.
Annette, put that knife down.
Stop talking to me!
You guys check your phones for that latest tweet, because with Twitter, beef's at an all-time high. North Korea lobbing threats at anyone who will listen, and Justin Bieber collecting arrest warrants like baseball cards. We are perhaps more than ever before thankful for a little LOL in our lives.
I mean, really, do you know anyone who doesn't like to laugh? Okay, maybe your chemistry teacher, but besides her, we all like to laugh because comedy is as vital to the mind as oxygen is to the body. And when life feeds us a steady diet of bread, most of us would like to sprinkle in a few Skittles too, and maybe a Klondike bar. Speaking of treats, here are this year's finalists.
In the grades 6 through 8 division in the category of comedy, taking second place is Helicopter Mom, Denali Middle School.
Hey Mom, I forgot my gym clothes. You think you can bring them to me?
Sorry honey, I can't come right now, I got my hands full.
Parents, is it hard for you to be there every time Junior needs you? Hey Dad, is your little...
In the grades 6 through 8 division in the category of comedy, the winner is Gum Revenge, Denali Middle School. And now, in the grades 9 through 12 division in the category of comedy, taking third place is Classmates Episode 2, Forest High School. Taking second place is Squirpals, Volume 13, Lake Weir High School.
Welcome to this week's edition of Skirples. Skirples. Words that should be in the dictionary, but aren't. Precondimencia. The watery discharge when squeezing a mustard or ketchup bottle. Premastication.
not possessing enough control to wait until you get home to eat your French fries.
And the winner of the grades 9 through 12 division in the category of comedy, the winner is The Classroom, Lakeware High School. Congratulations to all the winners.
Thank you, Ms. Chestnut and Mr. Kirby. Those were some great videos. Our next presenters normally wear black robes for their daily duties, and we usually address them as Your Honor. Tonight, they are your cheerleaders and fans of your great work. To announce the winners in the categories of documentary and drama, please welcome to Marion County Court judges, the Honorable Sarah Ritterhoff-Williams and the Honorable Jim McCune. No black robes tonight. Not tonight.
Documentaries can fill your Saturday. Want to sit on a couch and be regaled with sordid stories of true crime? Or dive with James Cameron 13,000 feet beneath the ocean's surface to survey the ruins of the Titanic? Or burrow disturbingly deep into the house and mind of a hoarder?
From the poignant to the salacious, documentaries deliver real life to our living rooms, providing a close-up and unvarnished look at experiences that we might otherwise never witness or understand.
Here are this year's finalists. In the grades 6 through 8 division in the category of documentary, taking third place is Building a Roller Coaster, Dunellen Middle School.
Valley. Miss Swingle's 8th grade students are learning about Sir Isaac Newton's 3 laws of motions. Students were asked to create roller coasters for the imaginary Dunellen theme park using a 3x2 styrofoam board, 1 marble, 12 feet of pipe insulator, and 3 dowels. What is your roller coaster and what is your theme?
The roller coaster is the Tiger Twister and the theme is football.
Students had then a week and a half to make sure the marble would travel all the way through the coaster. Later the following days were used to decorate.
Place in the category of documentary, Washington, D.C., An Unforgettable Journey, Dunellen Middle School.
Dunellen Middle School 8th grade American history students went on a 1,200-mile trip to our country's capital, Washington, D.C. It was an amazing change from boring bookwork to exploring our history in person.
We are at Arlington National Cemetery. It's an amazing place to learn.
The grades 6 to 8 division in the category of documentary is Science Salad Mondays, Dunellen Middle School.
7th and 8th grade science students bringing their lunches back to the classroom for an almost restaurant-like experience. And our host, our science teacher, Mr. Allison.
Yeah, I gotta get pictures. Welcome to Salad Monday. Today we're having an Asian salad featuring avocados, mangoes, and orange slices, and sesame, tofu, and cashew mix. It's delicious.
In grades 9 through 12 division in the category of documentary, Taking third place is Time in Life, Forest High School.
And ends with one incapable of sustaining it. Over time, the youth journey into the real world, grow as an individual, and learn to cope with their new lives. Time slowly starts to disappear, leaving less time for ourselves.
My life is probably affected by time in which it's kind of limited. So I really have to think about things that I want to do, and I need to focus on things that make me happy, because I know that I'm not going to live forever, and so it is this confined little space. As
Taking second place, Gotcha Day, Forest High School.
We're the parents of Mary Green, and we want to share a little bit about our awesome journey in life.
China's one-child policy was formally instituted 30 years ago on September 25, 1980. The Chinese one-child policy has prevented over 4 million births.
When we stop to think about the number of lives that are lost and destroyed for no apparent reason.
And now the winner of the grades 9 to 12 division in the category of documentary, Raphael School of Athens, Lakeware High School.
In 1509, the famous artist Raphael created a mural known as the School of Athens. In order to see this beautiful mural, you'd have to travel to Vatican City to St. Peter's Basilica, or you could visit the top of Building 4 at
There's arguably no more compelling genre than drama. Whether we're engrossed by mankind's struggle in The Walking Dead, inspired by Ned's steadfast leadership in Game of Thrones, or simply intrigued by Bellevue High School graduate Megan Boone in The Blacklist, Americans seek out dramas either to confront life's questions or to escape them.
Our student writers know that whether fact or fiction, life-changing or mood-altering, the story is at the heart of every drama. From Grandma's Bedtime Story to Hollywood's high-budget productions, a good story grabs us and won't let us go.
Here are this year's finalists. In the grades 6 to 8 division in the category of drama, taking third place
It's a mistake.
is Eyes, Denellen Middle School.
Our eyes are the gateway to our soul. They tell the world how we feel.
Taking second place is My World Reborn, Denellen Middle School.
Eyes open, see into this world. See a world still not drug-free. Breathe into this world, inhale all the chemicals and smoke from the drugs. Teenagers lighting up marijuana instead of lighting up their knowledge. How can this be? A world still not...
And now the winner of grades 6 to 8 division in the category of drama is the Twins, Denellen Middle School.
On the day we were together was the day it all fell apart. Every birthday, all I celebrate is one more year without my twin, the missing part of me. Why couldn't it be me? I wish I could change this.
Why is she so quiet?
I know, she...
And now in the grades 9 to 12 division in the category of drama, taking third place is Where the Heart Is, Forest High School.
Take your time. What do you want me to say? What do you need to say?
Taking second place is Stolen, Vanguard High School. And the winner of the grades 9 to 12 division in the category of drama is the Top Secret Formula, Lake Weir High School. Congratulations, students.
Thank you, Judge Ritterhoff Williams and Judge McCune. Our next presenters, she is a retired elementary school principal and die-hard Gator Girl. Meantime, her co-presenter is an accountant by trade who lately has been working the front side of the political arena. As two publicly elected members, they make up 40% of the Marion County School Board. To announce the winners in the categories of instructional and music video, please welcome Carol Ely and Angie Boynton.
Good evening. According to Aristotle, we learn to do by doing. But had he lived in the age of YouTube, he might revise that to we learn to do by watching. Whether it's how to make homemade ice cream, or how to use the HDR setting on your iPhone, or how to lay tile, Americans increasingly look to video when faced with the challenge of learning something new.
It's in the spirit of instruction that famed participants each year set out to teach a skill through video, sculpting the ragged edges of an oftentimes complicated task into a lucid and polished process. For one segment, at least, the students become the teachers.
Okay, here are this year's finalists in the grades 6 through 8 division in the category of instructional. Taking third place is how to overcome stage fright. Excuse me.
Today in class, we'll be writing a speech on what it means to be a good citizen. It will be due on Friday. Also, you will be presenting your speech in the auditorium.
Have you ever found yourself in this situation? Your teacher assigns a speech and you have stage fright. Your heart starts to race, you have sweaty palms, you have butterflies in your stomach, and when you get to the podium,
Okay, taking second place is Cupid's Chocolate Crush, Dunellen Middle.
Valentine's Day is creeping up fast.
Some guys go with traditional gifts like flowers, jewelry, or even stuffed animals. But one thing that'll really capture her heart is chocolate. Hi, I'm Dawson, and I'm going to show you how to make a heart-capturing dessert.
And now the winner of grade 6 through 8 division in the category of instructional is How to Slow Dance Dunellen Middle.
It's every middle school boy's worst nightmare, the terror of your first slow dance. But don't lose sleep over it. We're going to show you how to be a suave, smooth, slow dancer, and the girls will be impressed. It's normal to be scared and afraid about your first slow dance. We asked our coach about his first.
And now in grades 9 through 12 division in the category of instructional. Taking third place is DIY Turkey Cupcakes, Forest High School. Taking second place is How to Be a Safe Driver, Lake Weir High School.
In 2012, the use of seatbelts in passenger vehicles saved an estimated 12,000 lives. Each day in the U.S., more than 9 people are killed and more than 1,060 are injured in car accidents. To avoid hurting yourself or others when getting behind the wheel, follow these few tips on how to be a safe driver. First of all,
and the winner of grades 9 through 12 division in the category of instructional is Nightly News in the Kitchen, Vanguard High.
I'm Johnny Walker, and this week on Nightly News in the Kitchen, I'm making a Southern specialty that's sure to put a smile on everybody's face this Thanksgiving holiday. It's called Ooey Gooey Butter Cake, and this is probably the most simple cake to make for any special occasion. There are only really 2 layers, the crust and the filling. So for the crust, we have just one regular...
If the typical middle or high school student had to choose between music and deodorant for 1 week, well, let's say it would be a good week for ears and a bad week for noses.
So naturally, middle and high schoolers flock to the category of music video almost as fast as they run away from doing their chores. And that's fast. Let's find out who among this year's entries smelled the sweet scent of success.
In the grades 6 to 8 division in the category of music video, taking third place is Boys Don't Understand, Dunellen Middle School.
How y'all doing, ladies?
You don't understand me!
What do you mean? I don't understand.
You don't understand me!
What did I do?
You're always talking to other girls and you're just so unloyal. And you think you're so perfect, but you're not.
Bro, I just don't know what I'm doing wrong, bro.
Bro, you gotta say it to your girls like this.
Taking second place is Cars Love Revenge, Dunellen Middle School.
I'm smarter than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No.
Yes, I am.
No.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, Carl. I can't do this anymore.
I, Carl Cheeser, will forever stop public displays of affection because if I can't have love, then nobody can.
Grades 6 through 8 division in the category of music video is Amazing Grace, Denellen Middle School.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved.
Grades 9 to 12 division in the category of music video, taking second place is Table for One, Forest High School. And the winner of the grades 9 through 12 division in the category of music video is Leroy, Lakewell High School. Congratulations, students.
Thank you, Ms. Boynton and Ms. Ely. Our next couple of presenters now. She is a former newspaper reporter who now handles public relations for Career Source Citrus Levy Marion. He is the online news editor for the Ocala Star Banner and Ocala.com. To announce the winners in the categories of News Feature and News Show, please welcome the real-life husband and wife team of Joe and Laura Burns.
B-roll, stand up. VO, SOT, tag, bud, soundbite, bumper, teaser, ENG, balance, bias. This is the curious vernacular of television's most immediate genre, news.
News endeavors to deliver into our living rooms accurate information as quickly as possible. And in Marion County Schools, our students are learning the importance of the role of journalist. Whether it's the FSA, the prom, or the playoffs, it's the students who are writing the headlines.
Here are this year's finalists in the grades 6 through 8 division in the category of News Feature. Taking third place is Attendance Reward Breakfast Feature, Denellen Middle School.
A principal wearing an apron, assistant principal scrambling eggs, Dean of Students cooking grits. This obviously isn't your ordinary school breakfast.
Wow, smell that bacon. The administrators cooked this amazing breakfast. But you know, they didn't do it just for the kicks and giggles.
Taking second place The coolest place in town, Dunellen Middle School. Guess it wasn't. Future lawyers, Dunellen Middle School.
She's a 14-year-old lawyer defending JL in the Florida versus JL case, which took place from 1990 to 1999.
Peers that go to the same school as JL, ride the same bus as JL, and wait at the same bus stop as JL. That's why.
There's not a single person in the world who doesn't like to argue, and that's exactly what we did here in Mr. Williams' U.S. history class.
And now in the grades 9 through 12th division in the category of news feature, taking third place is New Bell Schedule, Lake Weir High School.
It's a typical part of any high school day in America. It's the walk between classes. For years at Lake Weir, the transition time between classes has been 5 minutes. But starting second semester, it's been reduced to 3. The architect of the new schedule is Assistant Principal Megan Lucido.
So the New Bell schedule isn't terribly different.
Taking second place is Courageous K9 Script Vanguard High School.
I would say he's without them, we're useless.
One would expect a police car to only transport people in handcuffs. However, for one very special unit of the Ocala Police Department, the cargo that they carry is far more precious.
Without them, it would be almost impossible to do half the.
And the winner of the grades 9 through 12th division in the category of news feature is Picasso's Palette Vanguard High School.
From mosaics and mugs to clay and canvas, Ocala's newest do-it-yourself art studio, Picasso's Palette, promises a bit of variety.
It's been life-changing for me. I just want to be here all the time. It's just a great place to be.
Opening just 1 year ago, this little palette of creativity is sure to inspire even the most reluctant of artists.
They would say I'm not an artist, and then they...
Now let's take a look at our program's second category of news, the news show.
News shows are most schools' primary vehicle for sharing important school information like sports scores, club meetings, and class activities. Here are this year's finalists.
In the grades 6 to 8 division in the category of news show, taking third place is Morning Madness Science Special, Dunellen Middle School. Taking second place is Morning Madness Fitness, Dunellen Middle School. And the winner in the grades 6 to 8 division in the category of news show is Morning Madness, Reading is Good from Ellen Middle School.
Good morning, DMS. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Saida. Today is Monday, February 9th. Up ahead is Look Inside a trip to the Kennedy Space Center.
And now, in the grades 9 to 12 division, in the category of news show, taking third place is Nightly News, Episode 5, 2015, Vanguard High School.
This week on Nightly News, we investigate what's going on in our criminal justice department.
Later, a Vanguard student teaches us how to deal with a bad friendship.
Get ready, Vanguard,
because you're watching Nightly News.
Taking second place is My Ocala Forest High School.
PSA Troop. We take a look into Ocala's past, discover a local charity, and play ball with some of our favorite cadets.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today's date is Saturday, March 21st, 2015. I'm Jordan Litherland.
And I'm Tyler Carr. Today our SDN broadcast team had 8 hours to produce this production from scratch.
With a given prompt, My Ocala, the team went out and highlighted what Ocala really has to offer.
And now the winner of the grades 9 to 12 division in the category of news show is Storm Surge, Lake Weir High School.
Today on Storm Surge, Lake Weir's jazz band earned superior at district competition, a look at the effects of Lake Weir's new bell schedule, and the wrestling team qualifies for regionals. All of this and more in 20 seconds. Don't go anywhere.
Congratulations, students.
Thank you, Laura and Joe Burns, and great work, guys. Back in the day, we didn't have school news programs, back then. So you're way ahead of the game. I'm very impressed. Let's meet our next couple of presenters. She is a hometown girl who went away and returned only to be chosen this year's Marion County Teacher of the Year. And her co-presenter is a longtime Marion County resident who leads this wonderful campus, hosting us tonight at Westport High School. She is also the 2015 National Principal of the Year. To announce the winners in the categories of Public Service Announcement and Public Service Video, would you please welcome Bethany Crawford and Jane Ellsperman.
A public service announcement, or PSA, is the conscience of the TV production world, encouraging us to do the right thing, or not to do the wrong thing, in the hope that we ultimately make a wise decision.
Just say no, click it or ticket, and arrive alive are just a few of the famous phrases born from high-profile public service announcements. The following finalists are hoping their efforts will be every bit as memorable.
Here are this year's finalists. In grades 6 to 8 division, in the category of PSA, taking third place is Light Up the Night, Denellen Middle School.
Houston, we're passing over Florida and seeing an incredible display of lights. What in the world could be going on down there?
Places, Runaway, Denellen Middle School. And the winner of the grades 6 to 8 division in the category of PSA is Florida Flood Facts, Denellen Middle School.
Extra, extra, read all about the flood facts that you need to learn about.
Good morning, it's fact time. And did you know that at least 1 foot of rushing floodwater can knock down most horse carriages and buggies?
And only 6 inches.
And now in the grades, I love enthusiasm. And now in the grades 9 to 12 division, in the category of PSA, taking third place is Making a Better You starts with the words you choose, Lake Weir High School.
Oh my gosh, those shoes are so cute.
Oh my gosh, thank you, they're new.
You're so welcome.
I see this is your first interview?
Yes, that's correct, yeah.
Well, then.
Second place is Depression, Lake Weir High School.
Depression is a mental disturbance accompanied by lack of energy and feelings of hopelessness and inadequacy. 50% of all suicide victims suffered from severe depression. No one understands. 350 million people are diagnosed with depression every year. The consequence of letting depression go untreated can be fatal.
And the winner of the grades 9 to 12 division in the category of PSA is Texting and Driving, Forest High School.
Sometimes a public service announcement's 60-second time limit proves to be just too confining for a message to be fully actualized. That's why we created the category of public service video.
Public service videos run anywhere from 61 seconds to 7 minutes, but share the same genetic material as PSAs. They're meant to help the viewer make informed, intelligent choices.
Here are this year's finalists in the grades 6 through 8 division in the category of public service video. Taking second place is Distracted Walking, Don't Be a Statistic, Dunellen Middle School.
Teens have a pedestrian death rate that doubles that of younger children, most likely caused by distracted walking. Girls are most likely distracted while texting, and boys while listening to music.
And the winner of the grades 6 through 8 division in the category of public service video is Michelle O'Graham, Dunellen Middle School.
Michelle Blaser-Stanridge was a daughter, a mother, a wife, and for those who knew her, a very brave woman. She fought the battle of breast cancer and passed in June of 2009.
Hi, my name is Madeline Gibbs, and Michelle Stanridge was my aunt. Her passing was a difficult time for my family and I. She was loved by me.
And now in the grades 9 through 12 division in the category of public service video, taking third place is A Year Later, Forest High School. Taking second place is Seatbelt Safety, Facing the Facts, Bellevue High School.
According to Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, in 2011, 7 teens ages 16 to 19 died every day from motor vehicle injuries. These teen drivers are nearly 3 times more likely than drivers aged 20 and older to be in a fatal crash. Compared with other age groups, teens have the lowest rate of seatbelt use. In 2013,
and the winner of the grades 9 through 12 division in the category of public service video is Navigating the Hallways, Bellevue High School.
We all know hallways in high schools are hard to get through. I've created a foolproof plan to help you navigate your way through them. Step 1, locate a person of larger proportions and follow directly in their wake. Step 2, attach a large bouncy ball to your waist and thrust it at anyone who intersects your path. Step 3, walk in a weird and peculiar way so that you cause people to change their routes simply to avoid you.
Students.
Thank you, Ms. Crawford and Ms. Ellsworth. All right, now comes the time that we would like to recognize the best of the best. So let's meet our presenters for Best of Show. She's the Fund Development Director of the Public Education Foundation of Marion County, one of our presenting sponsors this evening. He is a former teacher, coach, and principal who now leads the entire school district. Together, they are our final presenters this evening, so please welcome back to the stage Lauren Diorio and Superintendent George Tommen.
Marion County's middle and high school students entered 154 videos for tonight's competition. The very best of those videos were evaluated by an esteemed panel of judges with distinguished careers in film and video. Sean Lewis lives in London and has worked for the BBC as well as Discovery Channel's Gold Rush. Mark Turchkin is an assistant director who has worked on Fast and Furious, The Dark Knight Rises, and Pirates of the Caribbean. Greg Thompson is an actor, director, producer, and screenwriter who has worked for HBO, ESPN, and OCT, and of course serves as the festival director for the wildly successful Silver Springs International Film Festival. Finally, Bill Krasulka is a retired video teacher for Bellevue High School who has led many of his classes to their own Best of Show prizes in this festival before his retirement last year. We asked this jury of seasoned professionals to choose just one middle school video and one high school video that stood above the rest, regardless of the category.
Best of Show winners will receive a Best of Show trophy as well as a check, which is usually in the amount of $500. However, this year's check will be for $1,000 and was made possible by the generosity of our presenting partners this evening, Boissinot Oncology Institute, Public Education Foundation of Marion County, Cox Communication, ACA Construction Group, and Dell. Now, I know that we told you at the top of the program not to stand over there at the edge of the stage and watch your video. But for Best of Show, we'd like you to do exactly that. We're going to show the entire video, so we encourage its producers to watch it with us.
All right, here we go. The student entry receiving Best of Show in the middle school division is Morning Madness, Reading is Good, Dunellen Middle School.
Good morning, DMS. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Saida. Today is Monday, February 9th. Up ahead is Look Inside a trip to the Kennedy Space Center.
But first, the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ray Bradbury once said, "There are worse crimes than burning books. One of them is not reading them."
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Last week, 3 classmates and I went to the Kennedy Space Center to accept the Celebrate Literacy Award for the 5th time.
Here's a look at what you saw at the Kennedy Space Center.
Last week, 3 classmates and I went to the Kennedy Space Center to accept the award for the Reading Accelerate Success contest. While at KSC, we got to meet real-life astronaut Wendy Lawrence, who has gone up into space a total of 4 times.
How does reading tie into space?
How does reading tie into space? Well, first and foremost, if you can't read, you're not going to be able to learn how the systems of your spacecraft operate. As all that information, for the most part, is written down, so you can go back and read it again and again and again, because you actually have to memorize most of it.
After the award ceremony, we got to tour the Kennedy Space Center.
I'm Saida, and we're at the Kennedy Space Center. What's Saida? And Maggie?
Reading is good. Reading is good.
As Josh McNicholas once said,
Reading is good. Oh. Reading is good.
Why are you sleeping?
When there's time to read. Is reading good? That answers the question. Reading is great.
are you kidding me? You did it wrong. You're supposed to be like, I'm Josh McNicholas, and reading is good.
We will be receiving a prize of $500 and a set of books for our media center.
Last week, Miss Knowles' students finished reading the classic epic poem, The Odyssey, by Homer, which was written in the 8th century BC.
With an exclusive interview with the hero himself, here's Kendall.
Hello, my name is Kendall Waldrop, and for Miss Knowles' class, English Honors, we read The Odyssey. Everyone did projects on this, whether it was building a ship, baking a cake, or doing an interview with Odysseus. Let's look at some of the projects our classmates did.
I did letters from Odysseus to Penelope.
After 10 long hard years, my men and I won against the Trojans. Whoops. On Circe's island, Circe turned our men into pigs. Literally.
But
What a pig. Circe sent us to Hades, and from there I figured out how to get home.
So this has been Odysseus's long journey. Woo! Woo!
Hey, he looks a lot like Josh.
The Scholastic Book Fair starts today in the library. We'll leave you with a sneak peek inside the book fair.
Over here at your local book fair, we got the whole shebang of the Hunger Games series. We got the first, we got the second, we got the third, we got the third, we got the second, we got the first, the second, the third. So come buy this series at the local book fair. If you come down here to your local book fair and buy a book, you get one of your names on one of these cool tickets that are going to be drawn at the end. They're going to go into this box, and then if your name is drawn by the end of the book fair, you get your choice of one of these shelves, and guess what you get on one of these shelves? All these cool, amazing books. And then if you're the second one, you get the other shelf, which is pretty amazing, because reading is good. And I'm going to tell you, I sure wish I was reading, but I can't read and walk at the same time because I get confused. When I get confused, I can't read. But reading is still good, and it takes your mind on an adventure. So I'm begging y'all to read, because reading will get you far in life, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm preaching it, but I'm not a preacher. But I could be a preacher if I read. So reading is good. Come to your local book fair.
The book fair will continue next week through Friday. Our annual Valentine's Day dance is also next Friday, the 13th. Admission is $5 and a canned food item.
Here's what's cooking in the cafeteria. Baked ziti pasta, crispy chicken wrap, baked daddy's pizza with your choice of a fruit or veggie. For Morning Madness, I'm Cameron.
And I'm Saida. Don't forget to read for 20 minutes tonight.
All right, and the student entry receiving Best of Show in the high school division is Annette, Lake Weir High School.
Annette, I told you that was your last warning. Get over here.
That's why I can never leave. You're not supposed to be here.
Congratulations, students.
Wow, great work, fantastic work. You have seen this evening exactly why year after year Marion County video production students are leading the state. We would like to thank all those who have made the 14th annual Marion County Student Media Festival a success. If you missed any portion of tonight's program, you can see it all again right here on the Marion Education Channel. The festival will be broadcast throughout the month of May on Fridays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. and Sundays at 2 p.m. So I know you're going to watch over and over. We look forward to next year when we again witness the future of television right here in Marion County, the future of television and film through the eyes of Marion County students. I'm Marla Weech with News 13 and Bright House Networks, and we congratulate you. Great work. Have a great evening.
We would like to thank our sponsors who helped make tonight's event possible: the Robert Boysenot Oncology Institute, the Public Education Foundation of Marion County, ACA Construction Group, Cox, and Adele.